Hello. Welcome back to the Chan. I've had already 2 coffees and it's about approximately noon right now, so I'm tweaking to say the least. Yeah, welcome back to my channel. Happy to have you here. For this video, it was actually requested. Yeah, fun. In my morning routine. Basically, in that video, I was showing that I was bullet journaling. That's hard to say for some reason. And people were like, show us your bullet journal. I'm like, do you know what? That's actually a really good idea. I'm excited for today's video. Basically, it's just bullet journaling for beginners. So yeah, I will be like doing my July layout, which I'm kind of late because it's already like July 8th, 9th, I don't know what date it is. It's already like the beginning of July, so I'm a little bit late on this, but you know, it's never too late to start, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be the beginning of the month. Basically, in this video, I will just be showing you what I do as a beginner. I am not a drawing expert at all. I always see like bullet journaling videos of these girls and their journals. They look professional, like their doodles are literally beautiful, and that is not the case with me. And I feel like that is not the case with a lot of people. Yeah, I know a lot of people that are really interested in bullet journaling, but they don't really know where to start. So hopefully that video will help you with that. That video will help you with that. That video meaning this video. This just proves my point on why I shouldn't drink coffee. I'm really happy for myself. I'm doing really good. But yeah, this is definitely more of a realistic approach, you know, for beginners. So it's not super intimidating to do. I'm just gonna get started. You can, you know, follow along. And hopefully you get some tips from this, and hopefully you start bullet journaling. Okay, hopefully this inspires you to start bullet journaling. Also, if you want to follow my Instagram, I'll put it here. Also, I made a Twitter. I have a Twitter already, but I just like favorite memes on that. Like, I don't actually tweet on it, but I made a Twitter that I actually tweet on. So also follow that, and you can follow me on Snapchat and everything, you know? Okay. But yeah, let's just get started. Hello, I'm gonna voice over this because it's more fun, but basically I would first recommend a dotted journal because it makes it easier to draw, obviously, straight lines. Also, a clear ruler. It doesn't matter what it is, but the fact that it's clear makes it easy to like see what you're drawing. Also, pencils and pens and all that jazz. You can just stick to the basics, just pen and pencil, there you go. Or if you want to be fancy, you can also do that too. These are my absolute favorite. They're the Pigma Micron pens. They are so smooth. I absolutely love them. If you're going to spend a lot of money, I would get these. Also, a close second would be the Faber-Castell. These are also really good. I don't think they're as smooth as the Pigma ones, but I mean, they're still good. And I use these a lot as well. Also, markers. I love, and I totally recommend, these are my favorite. They're the Tombow dual brush pens. I get them at Michael's, and they're just fun. They come in a lot of colors, and they're just great. And then if you want to be bougie, you can get Prismacolor markers, but I personally think that they're great markers, but I don't think you need these. I barely use them in my journal, so too fancy, but it's always an option. Let's just get started. So first, when I'm getting started with a spread, I will always go on Pinterest or go on YouTube and find inspiration from other places. I feel like it's not necessarily copying, it's, like I said, drawing inspiration, and it makes the starting point a little bit easier because like you kind of get an idea of what you want to do, if that makes sense. That didn't really make sense, but whatever. So basically on Pinterest I have like a hand lettering folder, and so I didn't really know what I wanted my title page to look like, so I just went on there and tried to recreate this, which I really like. Yeah, so I like doing title pages just because it makes it a little bit more fun, and you know, other people do it and I think it looks good, so I do it too. But yeah, I'm obviously not like Picasso, but I mean, I tried, okay, and honestly I think it looked good in the end, so whatever. Also, the markers I'm using are the Faber, I don't even know, I'm just gonna call them Faber-Castell markers, and I just outlined it, and yeah. Also, a tip for beginners, I would definitely go in with pencil first. Obviously, if you're a beginner, you're probably going to be, you know, messing up a little bit, trying to get the hang of it. So if you go in with pencil first, obviously you can get rid of any mistakes you make, and it's a little bit safer. I'm not brave enough to go in with straight pen, which I've seen people do. If you're like AP Art Parsons student, you can probably do that, but like that's not me. So yeah, always got to be safe. Safe is definitely a word. And then I am just filling in the
I don't even know what that's called. The drop shadow? No. I'm filling it in with the Tombow markers. Also, if this just proves that I can't draw, I don't know what does, because I thought the page looked boring, so basically I just did these like brush strokes because I thought it needed more color, but honestly I don't even think it looks bad, so yeah. And then next is the monthly layout. Oh, also these dotted notebooks, the pages are a little bit thin, so they like bleed through. So what I do is I like to tape the page to another page. I use double-sided tape, so that way you can't see like the markers. See, you know what I mean? Like you can't see the marker bleeding in from the other page. So here is my monthly spread. Once again, I went on Pinterest and I like looked for inspiration. I always do monthly spreads just because, I don't know, I like to have the month laid out. And I just go on my calendar in the phone app, just like, I don't know, iPhone calendars. And yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Also, what's great about these dotted notebooks is that you can like count dots, and that can be like your way of measurement. So I'm pretty sure I did like, I'll put the measurements down in the description for like how many dots I use between each space or each box. But yeah, all right, just watch me draw because I'm tired of talking. And also, back again with the tip, since I filled it in pencil, I went back and obviously filled it in back with pen. I'm so bad at voiceovers. Literally, they stress me out so much because I'm like watching the video back and I feel like I need a rush to describe this. Anyways, deep breaths. But yeah, I'm just overlining it back again with pen, and it looks really good. It looks very clean because obviously we went in with the pencil. Ha ha ha, I sound like a broken record. But yeah, and then you'll see in a second, I'm just erasing the pencil, and now it looks nice, clean, crisp, spicy, all of the adjectives. Next, for my monthly spread page, I like to, obviously I'm like a YouTuber, whatever, but obviously not everybody is a YouTuber, but I like to do like a videos of the month on the left. And so I probably should have done this with pencil because it looks terrible, like it's not even at all. But I basically just like to plan out the days that I will be posting videos that month so I can kind of just keep track of it. But yeah, this is obviously very customizable. You can pretty much put whatever you want in the empty space. And then also a growth tracker, which I've seen, like Amanda Rachel does this, which is a bullet journal YouTuber or like an art YouTuber. So YouTube growth, I kind of like to just keep track of it, you know. Analytics are fun, yay. And then also, once again, beginner art to fill space is just polka dots, because can I doodle? Say it with me, no I cannot. And then also, I like to do video ideas for the month, so I try to just brainstorm what videos I want to put out that month. And yeah, next on to the weekly spreads, which I also completely recommend if you're a beginner, if you're starting out and you don't know what spreads you want to do. Weekly spreads are great because it's basically just like an agenda or like a calendar that you would buy at like Staples, except it's customizable, so you can pretty much make it look however you want. So obviously it's a weekly spread, pretty self-explanatory. I just use this to plan out my weeks, and yeah, I don't even need to explain that. But yeah, of course I'm going in with pencil. Once again, I'll leave like the dot measurements down below. I think mine was like 20 dots by 8 or something. But yeah, you can check it in the description. Then going in with the Faber-Castell. I switched up my pronunciation. It's not Faber. I'm pretty sure it's Faber now. Going back in with the Faber-Castell markers and filling it in, outlining it in black because it just looks good. I've tried out a bunch of weekly spreads, but the one that I found that works the best for me is I like to do 2 boxes on the left, like in the empty space. So I do important, and then I also do YouTube. So important is just like things that I need to get done that week. So I can remind myself like as a general overview of the entire week rather than day by day. And then also YouTube is just like YouTube ideas or, you know, just like YouTube videos for the week, stuff like that. Obviously, once again, it's very customizable. So if you're not a YouTuber, you can put whatever you want. School also is a good one for that. But you know, I don't really care about school, so no, I'm kidding. And then here's me doing it again. This is the last one that I'm doing, but I'm just gonna make it really fast because you've already seen it. Yeah, the weekend spreads are very small, but honestly, I try to like chill out on the weekends and not do too much and kind of relax, so that's why they're so small. But yeah, yay, bullet journaling, woo! And overall, here is my very simple, very minimal July spread. Obviously, it's just a weekly and a monthly spread. You can do way more, but of course, this video is for beginners, so it's just the basics. But yeah, that's my journal. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me for 11 minutes. That's 11 minutes that you'll never get back. No, I'm kidding. Also, last thing, if you end up doing a bullet journal or a spread because of this video, please send it to me on Instagram. It will literally make my whole entire life. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. I love you so much, and I will see you next week with a new video. Peace and love. Bye.